Girlfriend was gifted an apartment and is asking me to pay her rent to move in. I've been dating my girlfriend for a year now. When we first started dating, her parents bought her a small one-bedroom apartment and she's been living in it ever since. She pays the bills but no rent or mortgage. The entire time we've been dating, both her and her parents made it very clear if I ever move in, I'd have to pay zero rent. Obviously I'd have to pay for myself in terms of hydro, repairs, tax etc., but just wouldn't owe any of them rent money. Now that my lease is up, I am starting to move into her place. Moving in has been quite stressful on both of us and we got into a fight this morning. A few minutes after our fight, she explains that I need to pay $700 a month in rent to move into her place. This $700 includes also paying for all other fees, which would take it to about $1,500 a month. Honestly, the place is very small for the two of us. If I split $1,500 a month for a $3,000 apartment where I live, we could upgrade to a much better and bigger place. So this really isn't a good deal for me at all. Additionally, I feel it's quite slimy for her to ask me to pay rent when she pays none. Her parents bought her the place, so I view it as theirs and not hers. If her parents asked me to pay rent, I'd have zero problems. But she's taking their gift and trying to make a profit off me for it. We had quite a huge fight about this and I don't know how to feel. She claims she's giving me a good deal on rent, but all in it's really not a good deal. Even then, I feel uncomfortable that she went against her word. I feel like she's not treating me like an equal partner. I would never try to make a buck off my girlfriend moving into my place. I only expect her to pay half what I pay because we're equals. Yeah, I wouldn't move in if you're going to be paying $1,500 for a place that's not even yours. Might as well get your own place so your name is on the lease. Don't move in. If rent was going to be paid, it should have been discussed before you started moving in. Have you talked to her parents or have they said anything? You are right. This is weird. And I wouldn't live with someone who can change terms of living on a whim. She's taking advantage of you and you should run not just to another place to live but away from her and the relationship entirely. As you said, she and her parents, the actual owners of the apartment, have been clear all along that you wouldn't have to pay rent. Not only has she gone against her own word, she did so immediately after an argument, which indicates her sudden demand for rent is a way to punish and control you. It's kind of implied that you shouldn't argue with her because she has all the power and will punish you when you disagree with her, as well as make a profit off of you. That's extremely shady of her. I say don't move in with someone who's going to do that to you. You have seen her true colors. Don't expect her penny-pinching ways to end here. I wouldn't move in. She's an opportunist who sees her partner needing a place to live as a cash infusion opportunity. Wow. So it was established you would not have to pay rent. You're paying $800 for assorted utilities? That seems like way more than half of the utilities and assorted costs. Especially for a one-bedroom apartment. Now she also wants $700 rent? She is absolutely taking advantage of you. The fact she waited until immediately after you moved in, after assuring you there would be no rent, says it all. Do not give her a cent for rent. And honestly, I think this should be the end of this relationship. So, you've identified the red flags. Unfortunately, after you moved in, move out. I dunno if the relationship can be salvaged, but her lying about you not having to pay actual rent, then deciding to do so after an argument is manipulative at best. This will not end well if you decide to stay. Paying that much in rent to share a bedroom? Hard pass. At that price you deserve your own bedroom. Don't move in and reconsider the entire relationship. Do her parents know about her charging you rent? Because she might be trying to profit off you without them knowing. Tell her no thanks. Red flags all around. Run for the hills, dude. I don't think it's completely bad to ask for some money. But $1,500 is a lot, lol. She's treating you like a tenant instead of a BF. Personally, I think a couple hundred just as a nicety, so it's not like your freeloading can make the atmosphere better. But $1,500. Lol, I'd just laugh in her face and ask if she was joking before she kicked me out. Are you sure it's her really asking? Or is it truly the parents wanting you to pay? They might have changed their mind and pressuring her to make you pay now. And she might be said it terribly because she was pissed with you. TBH, my parents would do something like this, face with rolling eyes, face with rolling eyes. Not your place. Hers says she does have the right to charge you rent, and you the right to reject that offer and move elsewhere. I would ask my daughter to charge rent because of liability if you both break up and you try to claim co-ownership or claim it as your home. Just FYI. She's a boss. You need to move on. She doesn't care about you. Shady, sure, but it's her place, not yours. If you don't like the deal, don't move in. It is her place, and as for her owning it, she does have a right to ask for rent. Her parents bought it for her, not you, so you kind of have to think about it like that. You aren't married and it's hers to do with as she pleases.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.